Oh, try that again. Good morning. It's Friday. That will make it day 5 of week 17. So we're in Pippingford Park at the Byline Festival, but it's like 6 in the morning, which is why I'm being very quiet, because you might not get any more filming outside of this. And it's in, the festival's actually in like some quite dense woodland. It's kind of interesting. Let's go and have a look, because in about 8 hours this whole place is going to be much more heaving with people. So I thought I'd take a, like I was up, it's 6 a.m, so I just woke up and now I'm awake and I'm going to go do some filming. And there just seems to be like large pockets of woodland. Obviously these aren't very farmable when there are angles like this, but yeah. So there's lots of foresty bits and bobs. I don't know whether it's a truly sensible idea to go wandering through. We'll do what we can. Kind of traipsing through the woods, but at least there's a certain amount of noise I can make now. I can at least converse. So yeah. This is one thing I hadn't yet found. A forest forum. And a bridge. So yeah. So this is nice. Look at this. That. So yeah. Got to, haven't you? Got to go for an explore. Got to go check things out. Even if you're taking like woodland wonders. But it's quite a big festival. There's about 6 stages. There's lots of things going on all day. Yeah, so that way to the forest forum, and I know where we're going now. We're heading in the direction of the future stage. Past the noisy generator, but these are kind of like less travelled paths. There's like gravel paths and that, but I haven't had a chance to enjoy the splendid woodland and the myriad opportunities for ticks as we scramble through the bracken in the high summer after a wet spring. So yeah. So this is the bit off to the side, and I'll see if I can get an image of the map put in for years. Because, you know, I might not get to do this because it just might be heaving with people unless somebody wants to be interviewed. So there's a documentary tent, the Frontline Club, which is like the bar for the Future Dome, which is over here. Oh. So yeah, it's going to be harder to film stuff because all these events they're a bit funny about. But this is a really interesting space. You notice how the acoustics change in here. So let's give you a look up there. It's like a really big geodesic dome with a dance floor inside. I wonder how many people, if you're jumping up and down on this and it's quite tussocky, could be fun. And let's come back to me again. So it is the Extinction Rebellion stage that we're coming up to now. It's something called a human library. Got a bad feeling about that. And yeah, this is the Extinction Rebellion stage. This is where tomorrow night Chipko's doing a set. There's another dance stage, more woodland, which I'm pretty sure that goes off to the campsite, or the camping area. I think so. Not entirely sure. Yeah. A little bit of a confusing sort of a space. Up the poor son in his hammock. So yeah, there's going to be some editing on Tuesday and Wednesday. So I might split this into 10-minute episodes. But yeah, it's a big old site. Trying to work out where I might be. I don't really want to, I've got a horrible feeling that if I wander up here, this is like a festival proper. Yeah. I seem to remember walking up that way by mistake last night in the dark. And we had torches and the sights lit, but yeah. Or is this the other way? pretty much these are like stall holders, and there's a couple of other stages up there. So let's not do that. And see if we can take a different wander. I no wish to wake anybody up early on a morning when they're going to be working till very late. That's not how we roll. If you are awake and you've got nothing better to do, a good walk around the site on a festival is a good idea. Just to train your little, the rat part of your brain about the maze. A couple of walks around something gives you a much better concept of what's going on. So, yeah. So yes, I've no idea what some of this stuff is, but because Chipko's DJing and doing some producing work, he got a +1 ticket. So yeah. Apparently we're heading to the workshop area. Series of workshop tents. Oh, there's pizza at least. I believe this tent up here is the Media Circus tent, which is the main stage. And amazingly, there are people up driving stuff around, getting things ready. So yeah, I do like the name of that Thai place, Triangle. Amazing call. So yeah. So, all sorts of cool stuff. Ice cream. An outdoor shop. So, yeah. That's the food angle, and in there I think is the whole festival-y type thing. So I think they're creating a barrier so that when you go to the main stages you possibly pass through some sort of check, or it's to seal off the production area. I don't think they're being necessarily land grabby, but I think it's more the terrain that's deciding where their barrier fences have to go. That's a quick wander around early in the morning. Obviously, getting footage of being at a festival is a completely different prospect. Because there are going to be zillions of people about. So that's the food areas. There are some little side stages. There's a main stage. There's no idea what to expect. I'm hoping it'll be cool. So yeah, I think we're going to leave it there. So I will try and get other footage. Maybe my preternatural urge to wake up early in the morning will be sorted out tomorrow, or I can do a little bit of vlogging in yonder woods, which is always a possibility. I thought, you know, start the weekend as you mean to go on. You know, I was very wiped out when I was at EMF. It's just because of the week I've had and all sorts of stresses. So I didn't get to film much then. So yeah, it's looking alright. Unfortunately, it's still been raining down here, so it's quite damp. But you can't hold that against it. Yeah. Coming back to the Rebel stage, and if I push on down into the woods, I'll come back to where I'm. See, over there is the woodland forum, which is at the corner of the camping field. But yeah, it's a bit of a wander around. I just don't want to get into anybody's way, to be honest, at this time of day, or wake anybody up. So this is kind of stealthy filming. I'm keeping my eyes out, keeping everybody out of shot. But it might be all you get. I don't know. I'm hoping to sneak off early in the morning, maybe have a little bit of a meditate and a bit of a wander into the woods. But yeah, let's go this way. Yeah. Oh, as a side note, so like an amusing bon mot, the army also uses some of this land for training. So, you know, there have been cases of found unexploded ordnance lying around in these woods. So we can't do your spiders or crazy shit like that, but we can do you. Perhaps, you know, a live mortar shell taking my legs off. So, I'm not really too... There's another reason not to be too excited about wandering off into the underbrush, especially when there's all this bracken, which is where ticks like to live. But yeah, I'm going completely off campus here. Whew, but the woodland's nice. I'm not in any danger of filming anybody. So yeah, so hopefully I can be open enough to new experiences to not overreact to when somebody says something quite innocently or makes a political point that I don't find is valid. I will be open. I will do my best not to take anything personally. But yeah, I'm already getting this sinking feeling of, you know, thousands of different causes all vying for attention. And it's hard. Yeah. So what we're at? About 20 minutes. Oh, this is more me. Totally get into this. There's a river down there. Or another lake. Let's go for a wander. Okay. I'm going to have to stay there for a sec. Oh. Yeah. But this filming would not have been remotely possible without this rig. There was no way I would have brought a tripod and a DSLR and audio recording equipment out here. Go for a look. Yeah. Probably a lake then. Yeah, so I had a nice visit with Dean on Wednesday. But you know, when you build up to a trip and you seem to be travelling or planning or putting stuff together for said trip, and you know, you finally turn up and you don't have to go anywhere and you just stop. You know, so this is my first stop day where I don't really have to do anything in particular, although I'm thinking of volunteering at a festival, you know, just to be, I shall give my recollections. I'll go and do a vlog in the mornings, because the evenings it's just not going to happen, but I think early in the morning there's definitely somewhere to wander off out to, depending on when I go to bed, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so last night was just sitting down, a couple of glasses of wine and good company. We just chilled out. With us 5,000 people coming today. Oh, as many as 5,000 for the bank holiday weekend. Oh. So yeah. lots of things to see, do, eat, lots of media to consume. It should be, at least it's the sort of media where somebody's saying, look, this is broken, which is, it's good. And these people are clearly doing it professionally. It's a big old music and dance and entertainment festival. So yeah. So yes. That was a nice detour. These are lovely woods. Nice mixed woodland, that's always good. Birch, cedar, hazel. Pine trees, oak. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad I've got a gimbal. Managed to rip up my heels really badly in the last couple of days. I can keep wandering for a bit. But yeah, wearing boots that I've not managed to break in, and now they're kind of disintegrating, so I needed new boots, so went and got some high-tech Magnum clones. But yeah. I didn't eat much yesterday. Had a lovely meal in the evening in the crew tent. Let's carry on here. Let's go for a wander. Got plenty of time. I may split this into 2 episodes. I don't think I've got much in the way of of internet while I'm here. It's not like EMF where you could be uploading stuff all the time. Not going in here, but I'm interested to see what the sign says. Oh, interesting. Keep gate closed at all times while ponies grazing, and then gate to be kept shut unless sentry posted. I did say that they use this land occasionally for army training. And that's kind of interesting. I don't know why that's necessarily there except to drain this once it reaches a certain height. But there's definitely fish in that lake. You can see all the different bits and bobs, all the fish movements making ripples in the water. So yeah. Lead on, Macduff. So yeah, this particular festival is set in extensive woodland. So I don't think I'm going to be overly bothered about taking a wander off and getting some quiet time. Oh. But yeah. wonder how recent these fallen trees are. Just a wood pigeon. Yeah. Look at the way that's just sheared. Oh, birch trees will do that. Yeah. I was kind of hoping this path would connect up. Everything's green and verdant. But there's a heck of a lot of downed trees and standing deadwood here. Yeah, it's very verdant. I can see these stages over there. It's very nice. Nesting boxes in the trees. But yeah. This is something you should never ever ever do. If you're taking birch bark, the tree will handily survive you doing that if you take a bit of it. But try not to ring the tree, as in take the bark all the way around the tree. And somebody's done that here, which is a shame. I mean, the tree may well recover. It's got green leaves on it, but it certainly doesn't do it any good. And also, if you're going to take birch bark, have a look around for a couple of minutes to see if there's any other birch trees lying down, because they do fall down quite a lot, and they do proliferate quite handily. So yes. It's the first time in ages I've had blisters on my heels. But yeah. Don't do a lot of travelling in boots that you haven't broken in yet. Just a thought. So yeah. I'm pretty sure if I follow this and then I can go back to the woodland forum, which I think is over there. But yeah, I got my woodland walk. I don't know when you'll get this, because these files are generally too big to be uploaded by Wi-Fi, you know, sort of mobile phone internet. There's a heck of a lot of ants about. So yeah, I'm going to conclude this here and pack my gear down and then wander back to the tent and see if I can sort out some coffee or some food. But yeah, interesting sight. I'll see if I can get some more footage for you.